We're making scorpion lollipops today. And I just popped some scorpion in my mouth. Here's the tail. I already had the tail, but then you get the body. Actually, I won't try a little piece of the body. I will try the butt. I'm not so sure about. It is salty. Right. It's good though. Probably just be licking the lollipop, but they don't taste. I would eat them if I had to. They have like a farm taste almost, like not like an earthy taste, but like a farm food taste. Not that I've ever tried before. Just like a bug. Yep. Yep. That's nice.
Okay, so we are going to start making these intriguing and delicious scorpion lollipops. We're going to be doing a cinnamon flavor just because I feel like that kind of sets the vibe of like spicy. And I'm just gonna go starting from this side, from the ingredients. So over here we've got these, kind of like a candy thermometer. And you can find these at Amazon. And then we've also got these lollipop molds. And that's what we're gonna be molding our lollipops with. We've also got sticks for our lollipop molds. Our cinnamons. And these really cool little capsules. I'm pretty sure you can find these.
Cinnamon is a heating oil.
I've got this copper colored color changer for icing, but we're gonna use it for lollipops.
It's a coppered color
And
color
then
changer.
I've got sugar. So that's gonna help us with our lollipops, along with this really cool homemade corn syrup. And all this was sugar, water, lemon, cream of tartar, and I think that was it. And some water, of course. It's not healthy, but it's a lot more healthy than regular corn syrup.
And we also ran out of honey, so.
Yeah, honey's also a really great alternative, but we
didn't have any, so we had to use sugar.
So if you can, use honey.
Sorry.
Use honey if you can. And then we're gonna use some water, and of course, the scorpions.
Their stingers are actually really sharp. I poke my finger with them.
You can see that. There's the stinger.
So basically, we have the scorpions on Amazon.
What's that noise? I don't know what that noise is.
Okay. Sugar a little bit. Oh, there's a hole in here. Yeah, with the scorpion. I know the scorpion tail.
Nice. So these sticks are a little bit long, so you can kind of get shorter sticks if you want to. You can.
No, this is pretty. This is.
But I think it's a good. It's a good because sometimes I hate it when suckers fall off. So these will keep them nice and strong. But before we do that, actually, we're gonna need some avocado spray.
We're gonna spray that.
Yeah, it's just so it sticks.
You missed.
Yeah. Avocado spray. And obviously, you don't kitchen. You don't want this much, so we're just gonna
get that on Bragg Market actually. So head over to Bragg Market.
dab it around a little bit, just so you want like a thin layer, kind of like a creme brulee, but a little bit different. By the way, if you're a fan of random, disgusting, weird, and insect/reptile foods, don't forget to visit this next part of this podcast, which is rattlesnake.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we're turning this. We're gonna be putting the sticks in. Do you want to help with the last two? Sure. Okay, you got that. And so next we just really make the lollipops. This is a really quick, easy recipe. You obviously don't have to use scorpions, only the brave. No, I'm kidding. But
fit here with the.
it only takes like 30 minutes. Yeah, flip it. Flip that.
May I want to put these in under sticks first?
Not yet. We'll do that later.
Okay.
We can do that later. Okay. So basically, we're going to take our pot. Ooh, pot. And we're going to use a quarter cup of water.
Why does this look like a gun?
Quarter cup of water and half a cup of cornstarch. So I'll get a jar for it. Okay.
Wait, unless we're making more.
All right. So that's going in. Blorp. And as you can see, it's actually basically like cornstarch. A little bit jerky, but.
That's a third cup. I need a here it is.
Quarter cup of water. And sugar. Right now we're adding in the cinnamon oil, and something really cool about it is it's on top of the corn syrup because it's so dense. And then the water on top of the corn syrup is resisting the oil. So basically they're just like little bubbles on top of the corn syrup, and I think it looks really cool. And now we're going to add in 1 cup of sugar. Okay, so I just finished adding in 1 cup of sugar, and basically I'm waiting for it to dissolve before I can really start making the lollipop. So now if your sugar is dissolved, you can just turn it up just a little bit if you want to do it just a little bit faster. And basically you're gonna bring your mixture, if you could call it, into a boil. And then you're just gonna keep it at a boil until it reaches 300 Fahrenheit, or I guess 150 Celsius, something around that. And that's called the hard crack stage, which is basically the lollipop. You want it to crack. If it cracks like a rock or something, like ice. Yeah. So this is almost boiling. It's at a simmer right now, and yeah. Not sure if you can see the purple fine line, but it's there. Now our lollipop stuff is finished, and we've got our scorpion inside of our lollipop mold. Now, essentially, if you want to, you can add some flavoring to your lollipops. Ooh. Or food coloring. Mine is a little bit caramelized, but that's totally okay if it's just a little bit. You just can't go over the top caramelized. And so mine's already got a really good auburn color that I kind of wanted it to have, so I'm not even gonna add food coloring, but I did add some cinnamon. And make sure you do not add a ton of cinnamon, because cinnamon is strong. So I'd add, maybe if you're doing the recipe that I called for, say maybe just like test it out, like just keep adding a drop until you think it's enough. So I'd probably start off with like half a teaspoon. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna get done spooning, but before you start spooning, you have to make sure all the bubbles have stopped coming up from the bottom. I don't see many bubbles coming up, so I'm gonna start my first spoon. I wanna see this. It's kind of like amber with the in Jurassic Park. Yeah. Or amber in real world. Yeah, but also Jurassic Park. I really like the color.
Did you push the? Oh, there's like smaller sticks.
Yeah, I put some smaller sticks in just because I like the look of them.
I think this one needs more.
Also, make sure you cover your sticks just so the sticks stay on, because you don't want your sticks to be sticking out of your lollipop, because then they're like lolly circles without sticks.
You can also like put a little bit like over too, just so it covers it all up. Scorpions. It's kind of weird.
No, you don't.
I do.
Like it's kind of fun making lollipops.
It's like a candy. Look, here's another one. Look, they harden so fast.
Yeah, it only takes like 10 minutes for them to harden.
You're gonna make good lollipops.
I'm glad.
I'm like sucking on it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It tastes like cricket.
I think they're salty.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you guys that scorpion is actually kind of like crickets, and check out our cricket podcast. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids, not a ton of fat because it's a scorpion, and low calories. And also cinnamon is also really good for you, mainly Ceylon cinnamon, and that helps lower blood sugar and reduces heart attacks. So yeah, they're kind of healthy pops.
So now that we have let the python marinate overnight in its little bag, its stasher bag, we are going to basically start actually cooking it. And we've got a couple ingredients here. We got 3 red bell peppers, got some fresh pressed olive oil, which you can get at GoGreenfields.com/fresh pressed. We got 4 eggs and 1 large onion, 1 pound of bacon, and some rice. We already cooked the rice, but you can do however much you want. And this is Bel Campo bacon. Bacon is awesome. And we actually had 2 python meats, so we actually doubled this recipe. So we have like 6 peppers, 2 onions, 2 pounds of bacon, and so on. And yeah, the first step is going to be to sear the python. That sounds really cool. So we got our python meat that's been marinating in the tamari soy sauce overnight, and now it's time to sear the python. Can't say that without sounding cool. So, might need a bigger bowl, but that's okay. And let's put some oil onto the pan. Fresh pressed olive oil. Turn on the heat. We got to get the pan really hot when we want to sear it. If you've ever seen our dad sear his thing, I don't know if he has a video of it, but it's like all smoky and stuff. It's kind of funny. He always sets off the fire alarm. I probably will do that too. There's more bacon than there actually is python. That's surprising. I'm gonna get another bowl just in case. Okay. Oh, also, comment down below if any of you guys have actually tried snake meat, because I don't think anybody in our family has, so it'd be kind of cool to get your guys' opinion on what it tastes like. And also, if you guys want to, you can subscribe and like down below. Awesome. And yeah.
Look at all the soy sauce coming off. It looks kind of cool. Now that we have seared the python meat, we basically now are gonna put all the bacon into the wok, kind of cook it a little bit until it's almost done, and then add the vegetables, and then get those until they're like translucenty and then like cooked, and then you add the eggs and the rice, and then you kind of just mix it together into a stir fry. It's really good. Wok to actually add everything in because there's a lot here, so I'm going to use a separate wok to do the onions, then we're going to keep mixing them together. Yep. Here we go, onions. 4 eggs on this side. Eggs on this side. Python be popped. And we're basically gonna let that cook for 10 minutes. Get in there. Very big snake stir fry. And yeah, we're gonna tell you how it is. And since we doubled the recipe, this is probably gonna feed like 8 to 10 people. Okay, so we actually rolled Arizona and Texas.
Yeah, sure did.
What is your dish for Arizona?
Arizona's is scorpion lollipops. Kind of a challenge to make them homemade, but we did it, and they're cinnamon flavored.
Lollipops are harder than they look.
I got Texas, so I made snake meat, stir fry type thing, and it's kind of like a fajita too. And this episode is actually brought to you by Nikki USA, and they provided all the snake meat for us, which is really nice because we had no idea where to get snake meat at all.
The stir fry is really good.
I'm gonna snake meat now though.
I don't want it to be like, it just tastes like chicken.
Really?
It has a different texture than chicken. And I don't know, to me it tastes like I don't know, I can't explain it. It doesn't taste like chicken though. It tastes, I don't know what that flavor is. It tastes so weird, but I like it. Okay, meat, it's salty because we marinated it in soy, right? Soy sauce. And so that gives that soy sauce flavor. And it has a thicker texture, like more chewy. It tastes like what like you would think almost, I don't know, like an antelope would taste like or something. To me, at least. I don't know how to explain it. It just tastes so cool. But the stir fry is really good too.
Okay, yeah. But try mine now.
I dare you.
I've had a scorpion lollipop before. I had this blue raspberry flavor, but the scorpions don't generally taste good, but the lollipop's good. I like the scorpion. It's like a salty.
It's really good. I like the cinnamon flavor. It's almost like a burnt-ish sugar flavor, and I kind of like it.
That's because I actually did burn it. Usually it would be a little bit lighter color, but I mixed up. I thought it was like preheated to 320 degrees, but it's actually 230. So I mixed that up, but that's fine because it still tastes good.
It's still super good, and the scorpion's like a salty flavor to the sweet.
I think it tastes like dirt.
It's like a crunchy dirt. No, it doesn't. How do you even know what
dirt tastes like? It has an earthy flavor.
How do you know what dirt tastes like? I guess every kid knows what dirt tastes
like.
Oh yeah, crickets. That's true. Yeah, but it's really good.
I definitely encourage you guys to try making these. If you can't, that's fine, but you could do like Terran's recipe with like chicken or something, and if you just do mine without the scorpion, like you don't have to do these dangerous animals inside of them.
I get valid.
So thank you guys so much for watching though, and if you want to see more photos, videos, podcasts, interviews with some really cool people, recipes, yeah, you can see me because I'm amazing. And you can also check out our Instagram and our YouTube and our TikTok. So make sure to check those all out, and we'll see you guys next time.
This episode was brought to you by Thrive Market and these other wonderful sponsors: Magic Spoon, fresh pressed olive oil, Wake Up Foods, and Desert Farms.
Now there are 10 new ideas, and sometimes like you set up the tent, and then your friends are like, okay, let's like put all the sleeping bags together, and like you're on top of each other, basically.
Oh, like sardines.
Yeah. So it'd be really nice if like somehow you could like the poles that you have that are into the ground, you could like pull away, and you'd have to re-put the stakes in, but like you would take up the stakes, pull it. Kind of how you can kind of like how you could like open a drawer, kind of. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, I get it.
And then a superheating knife, because that'd be fun if you were cutting like butter and stuff. So you put it on, but then it automatically melts it, so it's like melting over your bread. That'd be nice. Or you can basically like take toast, cut the toast, but it already gets toasted.
Yeah, or you could
like that'd be cool. What if you like cut like metal, or like melt the metal? It's not that hot. It's like burn stuff at your own risk. And then a magnetic glove, so like when you're playing with magnets and stuff, you can like use your hand to move it, which would be fun.
They'd be weird and cool at the same time.
Yeah, but like if you, like a couple of fingers could be like pushing fingers, and a couple of ones could be like pulling fingers. So you like push it away.
If you have one hand that was
pull, one hand that was push. Yeah, but it'd be fun if it was like one.
I don't know.
Those are mine.
My first one is a giant hammock, and because I love hammocks and stuff, but